Hey guys, it is Holiday Monday here in Canada called Victoria Day, and I decided to come out to Oshawa and eat at Lakeview Burgers. Some of you guys have been around long enough to know that I've been here I think 3 times. I think I've made 2 or 3 videos. One of their bacon wrapped their bacon wrapped deep fried poutine, which almost stopped my heart. Thanks, Lakeview. And then I came back and did their double, I always forget what it was called. It's basically 2 grilled cheese sandwiches with a burger in between, and both of those videos did really well. I've also eaten here other than making videos, just because the food is phenomenal. And they've got 20 different poutines, and yeah, so that food was awesome. Made that video, gotta get home and edit it today. I thought I'd show some of you guys who are new to the channel some of the gear that I use. So the camera that I'm shooting on right now is one of these, and I'll put it on a suction cup like this, and then I'll hang it upside down on the windshield, and then you can flip the footage inside the camera before you start shooting if you want. You can also flip it in post. And then I'm starting to use, I used to use 2 other kind of lights. I used to use this light a lot, but it only lasts about 30 minutes. And basically it was designed for surfers because it's waterproof housing, and you could suction cup it to your surfboard, and then you'd have a light on your surfboard when if you're surfing near dusk or in the morning or whatever. But because it always probably falls off the windshield more than ever, because even though I get new ones, depending on the weather and all that stuff, if the windshield's cold, it'll fall off. So the suction cup isn't that great, but it's nice and small, and that's why I bought this one. I bought this because it's nice and small, but it's expensive because it's underwater camera or underwater light. So I bought this light, which lasts way longer, but it's not as small. As you can see, the profile, whoops, let me get that, hang on. So when you're aiming the light at you, look, the profile is quite large, and then trying to hang that here is difficult. So I always kept that off to this side, aimed at this side of my head, but obviously near the windshield. And that's not bad, and this one lasts like 4 hours, I believe. And again, I'd have that with a suction cup mount. This is a Wendy's wrapper that helps dissolve the light a little bit, diffuse the light a little bit. Sorry about that. So because this light doesn't last very long, and it kind of made me kind of rush through my food reviews instead of just relaxing getting it done, I decided to start using the lights that I use for my live shows, because they go for about 4.5 hours depending on how bright they are. So let me get this camera out and I'll show you the setup from this angle. So this is kind of what I'm looking at, and the button to turn it on is just right there. So that is the difference. This is my really good suction cup mount. Then I got one of these half decent arms, articulating arms. Only have to unscrew this, and then the whole thing kind of disables itself. Let me show you. I'll shut it off. Oh, let's go to this camera for a second, just to show you the difference in lighting. So whether it's hard shadows when it's sunny out, or it's soft shadows like it's now, this light comes in super handy. It's on full, it's on outdoor lighting, and that's the difference between that and that. It just adds, it's like with icing on the cake kind of thing. So let's switch to that camera, and I'll show you. When you undo this screw, the whole thing gets all flexible and wobbly, and then you can put it to any configuration you want. You just do that one thing and it's done. You don't have to do one here, here, and here. The whole thing is all controlled by this one, by this one screw spot, and then you just gotta sometimes move this around depending on if you want it to bend in certain directions. So, and this comes off like that. Peel off your rubber, and you're all done. Now let's unscrew that. Unscrew this from my light. I'd rather my articulating arm fall than my light. And then I put everything back in its special protective cases. Take it home. When I get home, I'll make sure I plug everything in immediately. There's that one. There is I have a backup camera. Let me shut this camera off. So this is my vlogging camera. This one is my camera 1, and then I also have a backup camera 3. And so I'm going to take that off, put it back in its case, put that back in here. This protects the case from getting scratched, and the case protects my camera from getting smashed. So that's why I do that like that. At the end of my shoot, I'll articulate this arm into the shape that I want it to conform to, which I like on this angle. Like that. It fits into my bag best like this. Perfect. It can fold up a little bit more, but I've discovered that it fits perfectly just like that. So I'm going to put that camera away, and we'll be done. Again, this short little vlog just to end off this video, to end off my food video. Again, it's quite rainy out. It's still raining out. It's still raining. So time to go home, edit the food video. Hope you enjoyed this small little impromptu vlog of me kind of tidying up and getting ready to head back to work and edit and get up the food video. Talk to you guys later.